Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Ethiopia. We've been building up our fleets in the Mediterranean, building a bit of army force limits, although that's something that we'd still need to do quite a bit of work on. I think we're just going to wait for the next month to tick over, and we'll build a bit more over here in the Nile Valley, because these provinces aren't actually that valuable for us otherwise, so, you know, just increasing the force limit is going to be good. Actually, Axum could be upgraded already. That does mean that we won't get another building done yet, but we are building out our force limit a tiny bit. We might need to get, like, I think 40,000 man armies are going to be what we should really go for. Timber shortage. Okay, ship cost is up. Okay, well, I guess we won't be building more ships right now then. Other than the ones we already started. It's not going to last too long, mind you. So, oh, profiteering. Okay. Bohemia opinion goes down, or local trade power in Sinai goes down. Ah, okay, but goods produced would go up. The unrest isn't that bad. I'll take that one. Okay, so we are getting close to getting enough blender. Maybe get the port maintenance and border with rivals down to 0%. That would be actually quite useful. And the efficient autonomy, we don't really use that much. Or I don't really use it that much. Of course, I do need to get the army size a little bit higher, which... Actually, that reminds me. Let's get another one of these underway. Here we go. So that's going to be another +2. And I'm probably going to go ahead and just... another way, I'm getting some troops through this army. But I'm going to take the 6 infantry that we just built. Well, 6 infantry in general, I suppose. And we'll send in the 4 cannons. And we'll just go ahead and send this back to Cairo. So we'll have another army underway. Oh, they announced me as a rival. Okay. Oh, so Ottomans are no longer at war. Hey, did they? Yeah, they took probably a little bit more provinces into Bohemia. Yeah, it's not looking too great for HRE. The Ottomans already have Vienna, I believe. Yeah, they do. Right, land theft. I'm not going to side with either one of them, actually. But that should be the artillery. Yeah, there we go. Oh, truth with Kilwa ended. Right, well, I don't really have a border with Kilwa right now, so I can't really do much about that. I do, technically speaking, have a border with Petsi interestingly enough. I don't know if I really want to go in there, mind you, but I could. So if I was to declare war on... No... They want to wait on the war on Portugal right now until England decides to declare their war of independence. It will happen sooner or later, I'm pretty sure. But I think right now has the Ottomans, so they've still got a lot of troops. They have no manpower whatsoever. And they've still got a fairly sizable fleet as well. But again, I don't think their fleet, like, we've got a larger fleet already. Although we've got it split between Red Sea and the Mediterranean. But they've got 42 transports of the ships. They've got 21 heavies, to be fair. So they've got still quite a bit of heavies, but with enough galleys, which are a lot cheaper to build. And a lot faster to build as well. We can definitely overwhelm them. Plus, I believe we've got some galley combat ability, don't we? Yeah, we've got plus 15%. Do we have that? That's... Oh, right, that's the free call. Okay. That's where it comes from. Oh, there we go. The income is still slowly increasing. We haven't started building a lot of stuff, of course, so that makes a lot of sense. Now, let's go ahead and get some more trade power, I think. I think Sana would probably benefit from... Or the estate over here would probably benefit from that, because this is a fairly high development province already. I could probably even upgrade that to the stock exchange, so that's going to increase the trade power even further. And Gulf of Aden does have 68% of our trade power. Most of that is thanks to our... trade company. Unfortunately, not quite everything in there, but most of it is. Oh, and there's the war against Japan done. So they are ceding a whole lot of provinces to Russia, and we gain 1 prestige out of it. Well, that's a lot of favors that they owe me now. Oh, they took... Okay, they don't have all of this in Manchuria yet, but they took a decent bit of land, I suppose. Alright, but now that we're not at war, we could... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm not gonna seize some lands. Wait, oh! British doesn't own any land, okay, so... well, I suppose we're just developing provinces will also get rid of the... or get us the crown land that we might want, so I guess it's fine. Don't really need to do too much about that. Oh! Oh, right, we can upgrade the trade... You know what, Melinda, you can get that finally. That's going to give us more trade power in Zanzibar, which means that less trade is going to flow through. I suppose, well, at least going to slip by Gulf of Aden. I suppose some of that trade power might also slowly sneak towards Gujarat, and then means that more of that trade power is going towards where we want it. We do not have a merchant in Basra yet. That would be probably a decent... Oh, yeah, if we had one in there. We've got a tiny bit of trade power in there, but not much. But if we could divert some of the extra trade, instead of going to Persia, which is pretty valuable trade node actually, 150 in there. Good on Persia. But yeah, if we could divert that in towards Alexandria, that'd be good. But of course, we'll need some more merchants for that. And really what I could probably do, I don't actually know. How much is the trade that we divert from here? It's 6 ducats. It's not really that much. Well, it is better than nothing, but yeah, it's not a huge amount. We're diverting 50 ducats from Gulf of Aden to Alexandria, but there's not that much that actually stays there. Because the Venetians have just a huge pull. Well, it's actually Tuscany that is pulling the most. We do still make 120 ducats from there, so it's not like we're poor or anything, but, you know, we could still improve the situation. Could still improve it. Right, so what is our force limit at this point? Split that a little bit, so we could have another 2 regiments. I guess we'll get 2 cavalry for it right now, just to start building that up. I could become the Defender of the Faith. That would reduce the missionary maintenance and give us another missionary. And since I'm the only, well, not the only Coptic nation, but basically the only one, there's not really going to be any bad things necessarily, but having the extra missionary can actually help quite a bit. When we start taking a lot of heretic lands. So again, Tunis, I could declare war there. I could get Russia to help me. So that would get us the numbers in our favor. Oh, so how much does Ottomans actually have right now? That's the big thing. They've got 300,000. I think what I might want to do is just save up a little bit more. Get the force limit up at just, I don't know, another few points. Oh. Oh, right, we're going to save the points actually to get the military. Does Ottomans... no, they got 23 already, so we want to catch up to them before we declare war. Because otherwise it's going to get really bloody really quickly. Oh, and they're embargoing me. Am I embargoing them? First of all, are they my rival? Okay, yeah, I should probably embargo them. That's going to give us a bit more points, and I should probably go ahead and... who are the others that I'm rival with? Oh, Venice is still one of them. Alright then, let's go ahead and send them a scornful insult. There we go, so we get a bit more monarch points. It ain't much, but it'll help. That regiment cost... oh, it's regiment cost, not the maintenance. I think there was... yeah, there's a land maintenance modifier minus 5% as well in the quantity ideas. But we're not going to get that yet. Oh, and we lost our trader. Oh no. That was a cheap trader as well. Do we need to find network? I suppose it wouldn't hurt, would it? Yeah, we're going to get the level 2 one. Might be a bit more expensive, and the income is going to be dropping a little bit because of that, but I think we've still got a fairly good income, I dare say. There should be a stable government. We're going to afford losing a bit of prestige, although we are starting to run a little bit low on prestige. Not too low, mind you, but a little low. Let's go and get a bit more of the conscription centers in the meanwhile. We'd get another 4 regiments, actually, so let's go ahead and get this another... I'm going to get into 10 infantry. Then we're going to start building up the army into... like, maybe we'll go just 2 cavalry and 8 artillery, for example. So the front line is still going to be slightly wider, but there is a lot of cannons in there at that point. I suspect that what I could do is I could take these army... oh, reform has happened. Wait, is that... oh, that's the second reform in the HRA. Okay, good on them, I guess. And I guess let's go ahead and upgrade the kill as well. That's going to make the development process of getting even more gold from here slightly cheaper. To be fair, oh, right, let's... oh, we don't have the money right now. I was thinking about maybe building a university in here. That could be rather useful. But regardless, how much are we getting now? Almost 26 gold from... or ducats from gold income. Of course, we could always increase the development in Kaffa even further. Because that's going to be quite a bit in there, I dare say. So now we're getting almost a bit shy of 27 gold per month. And the inflation from that is basically nothing. Actually, since we don't really have... oh, a truce with Russia ended. When did we have truce with Russia? Or truce with Russia? I don't know, actually. Well, regardless. I think what we are going to do is I can change the reform that is the economic reform, now that we have no inflation and no loans to pay back. So economic theory. War economy. Okay, war taxes cost would be reduced. Lock-in provincia. Development costs goes down and goods produced modifier plus 5%. Okay, that's not bad. Free trade. Trade power abroad and institution spread. Mercantilized approach. Domestic trade power plus 50%. Merchant trade power plus 5. Cost to promote mercantilism minus 10%. curtail the burghers, trade steering, and trade company governing costs, burgher influence, or empower the burghers, trade efficiency, global trade power, and burgher influence and loyalty equilibrium go up. Honestly, I think the development costs and goods produced could be pretty good. Technically speaking, the which one was it? Curtail the burghers could be kinda handy, but at the same time, no, I think we'll go with the lock-in provision. There we go. So that should improve our income even further, or the production should go up even further in a lot of places, and thus the income from production is currently 114. I don't know if it's already updated or if it's going to be updated now, but it should be a pretty good amount of money regardless. Okay, may have increased the trade income. Oh, foreign marriage with Russia ended. And who are they fighting? Luxembourg, Kildare, Lorraine, Ulm. So why is this war? Dutch conquers. Oh, they're allied with the Dutch, of course. That's going to keep them busy. Right, let's get the fort maintenance on border with rivals down. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best bit. That's going to reduce maintenance even further. Oh, wow, yeah. Now, do we have more force limit? Not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and build up another conscription center. I think we got, yeah, we got 2 of them underway, so that's going to get us to 180 at least. Are the Ottomans busy? Not right now. They've actually reduced the army size a lot, which is a bit surprising, but I suspect that might have still quite a bit of loans to pay or something. They've actually reduced it quite a bit. Let's get the Miltech now, shall we? Could have taken this being waiting a few months, but I figured that I can at least get the troops who are ready to be fighting sooner. I could go for the North African guerrillas. It's going to be a fairly good defensive, not necessarily very good at dealing damage, but like they are going to be the front line, so the longer they can stand, the better. And I suppose we've got one option for the cavalry, so that's kind of a simple option then. Or a simple choice there. Let's get another manufacturer, shall we? A bit more gem production in C9, that seems like a good idea. Actually, I'm going to give that another development as well. And well, after that is built, we could probably get the workshops. I think we might have a few more workshops available already. That could be... Oh, yeah. There's a bit more money. I believe Barava was where we built the farm estate. That will be... Oh, trade crisis. We'll take a minor trade crisis. For a little bit of diplo points. Oh, that got built out as well already. Okay. So let's get that underway. And I guess we can also get the one in Barava. So that should be at least a little bit more income. We do not have a lot of estate lands. I mean, they don't really have a lot of influence or anything. And are we ready to expand the army? Oh, well, we don't have the money to build these. Nor do we have the force limit, but at the same time, by the time the troops are built, we'll have the stuff ready. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the 8 cannon, or another 4 regiments of cannons in there. And that's going to get us to 20,000 men army there. We haven't still quite decided how exactly we're going to approach the war with Ottomans. Like, if we were to do war against Tunis, that would definitely work. Speaking of which, so do they... Oh, they are guaranteed by Songhai again. Songhai is allied to France, so I don't want to go for that route. Hormuz is allied to... Well, I don't... Oh, actually, I do have claims there. Huh. Interesting. So I could take at least 1 province in here to get some of that area. But I think Venice would be probably a decent option to conquer some more lands. They don't have that many allies right now. Trieste, Sicily, and then of course their own. They got a decent fleet, but I think our fleet would be enough to challenge them. Do the landing in Crete, then capture that, and that, if that is going to be our war goal, we can take that one and kind of force them out of the Alexandria trade node. Well, not necessarily entirely, but that might reduce at least their influence there a little bit. And that's going to give us some more time to build up our armies and fleets and all that to fight off the Ottomans. Golden Arrow for Brunswick. Well, good on them. Okay, so, ooh, I see a flaw in the plan here. The flaw in the plan is that we do not actually have any transports here. Let's get those underway. We've got the 10 galleys in here. Which, are they still doing, raiding? Yeah, there's a bit of pirating in Aleppo. I think I'm going to take the Aleppo fleet, though. Let's move it back to Rosetta. Because I don't control most of the trade there, so that's going to hinder the Ottomans more than it's going to hinder me. So now we've got a good 40 galleys already in a fleet, plus another 20 that we can pull in. Protecting Alexandria currently. But yeah, we'll need to get some transports, and then I suppose what we can do is we can probably start the war against Venice. But we've got a fairly good money situation still. We could probably just increase some of the advisor levels, really. Not going to be that expensive, and it's the extra monarch points will be very useful in the long run. I would at least say. There's also, oh right, let's actually get the, oh, I don't have the money yet for the university. I need to like one more ducats to build the university in Kilwa, just so that we can develop the gold province in there a little bit further. There we are. The force limit is almost there. I just need a tiny bit extra. Oh, the Persians are going through. Oh, they're probably going to Spain's colonies or something. Or Portuguese colonies. Well, rather the lands that they have in Africa. Oh, now income. Well, I suppose we did lose some of the trade income, didn't we? So that's costing us a decent bit. I'm sure that we'll recover that soon enough. Any good workshops? No, I think the workshops are mostly done right now. Once we get the counting houses, that's going to be a bit of a different case, of course. That is actually going to be the next tech that we get. Well, the next admin tech that we get. But since we are pretty far ahead of time, let's have a look at some good places that we should probably develop a bit further. I mean, Cairo is already almost 40 development. I could probably... Oh, right, actually, we can give that a bit of boost there. And I'm just going to get the production a little bit boost, because that is a hugely valuable in there. That's a 16. I should keep that busy. Alexandria is also pretty high development already. What could we still build in here? Naval battery is probably not needed. Conscription center could be useful. The dry docks, I mean, it would probably give us a lot of sailors, wouldn't it? On the other hand, if we expand infrastructure in here, and then we build... right, now we need money to build soldier households. Or the state house wouldn't really be too bad either. Or the ramparts. What to build? What to build? How much would the state house reduce? Can I actually see that? Probably wouldn't be that much of a reduction, but it probably would still help. And it would also reduce the governing costs and statewide governing costs. Quite a bit. Minimum autonomy is also reduced. Not that that's really going to be a problem. How much would the sailors increase? That would be... Oh, wow. Almost 2,600. That ain't too shabby. I think we're going to go with the state house, though. That seems like it would be quite a nice location there. Starting to get the trade ships as well. Or the transport, rather. So we'll have the 20,000 army do the landing in there. We might need a general for the army, actually. 5141. Okay, I mean, not bad for combat. A good maneuvership and a bit of siege pip as well. I mean, it doesn't have a fort in there, to be fair, so it should be fairly simple. How's the... Okay, well, I suppose the fleet still needs a bit more ships. They do have a fairly high count of heavy ships, mind you, so we should be somewhat careful. Can I get some more shipyards? I could get one in there, and I suppose... Oh, search. Right, that's not in the state yet. Probably could put that in the state, to be fair. Doesn't cost much, and it's going to give us a bit more naval force limit later on. Oh, we're trading cloves. Trade efficiency plus 5%. Now that is pretty good. I'm making 120 ducats per month now extra, and total income of 315. Now let's actually get another mission, shall we? Cathedral in the beer, that's going to increase the base tax there. That would be fairly simple to do. At least one province in Borno area. Oh, right, okay, so we need to conquer provinces. Or Samar. Oh, right, I think the closures option is going to be the only one that we can really do. So Dimbia is down here, isn't it? Yeah, so we just need to upgrade the church over here. That's not going to be too bad. It's not going to be a huge increase in tax income, perhaps, but it'll help. And... Oh, you built the one in Suez. Oh, no. Well, that's not going to be very helpful. I'm going to disband that ship and then just get another one in here. So we don't have enough provinces in here to build those, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, technically speaking, do. I suppose it counts that as being close enough to build in there or something. Oh dear, we lost a general. 1, 2, 1, 2. Not the best. But you could probably do a bit of drilling in there. Try to get some of the professionalism up with these troops while we wait for the ships to be ready and everything. Keep the Warren army over here, Zidon, ready for fighting in case the Ottomans decide to declare war on us, which they might. Ooh. If I can get both Russia and Persia to join me into this, I could do the war against the Ottomans directly. Go for the Imperial Casus Belli as well. It's going to reduce the cost of taking the provinces. And also less aggressive expansion. Now, to be fair... Oh. Hold on a minute. So the Ottomans, they have only 200,000 men. Oh, this might be our best bet, really. The Russians do have some troops in the vicinity. I do wonder if the Ottomans still have some debt or something. Yeah, they still got 2,600. I think that is what we shall do then. It's finally time to start taking a lot of land from them. So drilling did stop, so we kind of timed that badly, I guess. But let's go ahead and help with some of these fleets. And then I guess we'll start moving these troops. We'll also start sieging down some of the areas first. We'll keep that as a bit of a reserve, and you can go to Sham. Did Spike have... no, he doesn't have any siege pips, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. So we sank... oh, right, Tunis is in this war as well. I forgot about that. And Songhai. Right, Songhai's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's move this army north, shall we? We do have some force to the west, so at least we can sort of juggle between the fronts here. But yeah, our fleet should be helping... oh, yeah, there we go. We actually captured one of the light ships. Two of the light ships, technically speaking. So this light ship, I'm just going to go ahead and send down there. Where's the 20... oh, here it is. Let's combine these into one fleet. 60 galleys. We'll probably do. Also take these light ships away. And those to be repaired. And then these ships... I could probably just go ahead and sit over here in the Aegean. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, I didn't mean to engage the fleet, but they got their trade fleet in this. And ability one... okay, we can give them that. As soon as we can, though, we will retreat from this combat. Although we will probably take some losses from that. We lost one ship. Not that bad. I should probably go ahead and just have the trade ships be... well, I suppose most of them are set to be hiding. I'm going to go ahead and just combine these into one fleet if I can. Actually, I don't think I can yet. Okay, now I can combine them into one fleet. We'll probably go ahead and just upgrade the fleet as well while we're at it. There's several ships that still could use a bit of upgrade there. So our fleet took a bit of damage there, but that's alright. The enemy is very much weakened in terms of force limits and all the forces in general. Portugal wants to go through my lands. I guess right now I'm okay with it. But there we go. So we've got a decent bit of fleets in here still. We're getting the one extra transport in Alexandria. There's a lot of the Tunisian ships to the west. Now, actually, that's one of the things. Perhaps I should start sending some troops to west for Tunis. On the other hand, no. We're going to keep these armies in one area right now. There we go. Al-Karak has been sieged down. Let's move to the northeast. I'm going to keep the... oh, right. And Persians have already started. Excellent. Get to the book. That's only level 2-4 as well. Oh, wow. That's going to be very quick. Oh, sacking of Damascus. Right, that was Sham, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So Damascus is what we sieged at. Or sack there. You know what? I'm going to take the professionalism. It's going to cost us a bit of extra, but that's 51 days and we got to siege them. It's going to take one loan, though, so that's not going to be too bad. We can pay off that in fairly short order, actually. But I do believe we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.